Today, I'm going to ask you a question. How many of you have asked yourselves or said the phrase, I'm poor? Or how many of you think that you're poor? Well, if you're watching this, if you've got a computer, if you've got internet access, if you've got a phone, any of that, if you're on social media, you're not poor. And I'm not poor. We might be broke, but we're not poor. And there's the difference. And the difference is mostly in our mind, our mindset. I've got another video that talks about mindset. But if you think that you're poor, our definition of poor might be a little bit off. But we have to admit, here in America especially, most of us, if not all of us, are not poor. We're just broke. And that's probably because we just are disorganized, or we haven't done a budget, or our priorities are messed up, or I just spend too much money. I don't have that discipline developed. Maybe my job is not that great and I don't have the money coming in, but I have the skill set to get more money or make more money. It could be any of those things. It could be a multitude of any of those things. So let's start thinking about ourselves not being poor, but just being broke. The cool thing is, when you're poor, it's hard to get out of it because your circumstances are that you're going to have a difficult time getting out of that. When we're broke, though, there's good news. If we're broke, we can choose and we can do some things to get us not broke, right? We can figure out a way to make more money. I know when you're in that state, you probably don't think that there is, but there are ways to make more money. There are ways to save more money. There are ways to get more organized. It's all about you choosing your priorities. So for the most part, if you think that you're poor, but you're just broke, it's probably because you either haven't done a budget, or I haven't done a budget, or maybe I am just disorganized with my money, or I'm not thinking about it right, and I don't have the job that I could get to have more income. It could be that I haven't developed those disciplines. So let's take a step toward not broke. And I don't say that to condemn, because I was there too, feeling constantly broke. Now, I might have mixed up that language of poor and broke before, but I think we all have to start somewhere. If I can start saying, you know what, I'm not poor, I'm just broke. And then I take one step. How do I get not broke, right? How do I get more money? How do I save more money? How do I handle my money better so that I can take that next step? And that's all I have to do, is take that next step. And then after that, what do I do? My choice. I take one more step. And then I take one more step. And I'm getting closer and closer and closer to that financial freedom that I long for, that I might not know how to get there. But if we have the right tools, we have the right mindset, we can do it. You don't have to climb Mount Everest in one day. You have to take one step at a time. So let's prioritize our needs and our wants and figure out how we get out of that broke state. If you feel like you're broke right now, now is the time to take that action. If you do not take action, you will never get to the next step. So take that action now. Prioritize what is your need and what is your want, and start with your needs. Real needs, not the I need the new gadget, not the I need the new car, not the I need that vacation. That might be legitimate things that we would like and that we would want, and that's okay to get. But let's start with our basics, right? Especially when it's a downtime in the economy, especially when we have low incomes or lost jobs or incomes. Maybe it's not so pleasant in our house, but let's take that step. Let's prioritize what is the most important thing to me right now. Okay, fund that. What is the next most important thing to me right now? Fund that. What is the next one thing that's more important to me right now? Fund that. That's how you're going to get to that next level, that next step in your financial freedom and becoming not broke. All right? So prioritize, get that budget out, dust it off if you have to. That's okay. And do the first thing first, and then the next thing next, and the next thing next. And pretty soon you'll figure out that you are funding your needs. And then anything extra and over and above that, you get to choose whether you're paying off debt, whether you're saving to upgrade your car, whether you're saving for a vacation or a house or retirement or college, whatever it may be. But you're doing it in the right order. You're prioritizing your values, and that's how you're going to win with your money.